Hello, I'm Teresa Conway-Hayes, and I'm in Boise, Idaho. And we're gonna look at the Very Best Occasions bundle today. And I'm just take my time to make sure everything's okay. Looks like it is. So I just want to make sure I don't have the audio on both places. So when I click on this, I need to make sure that the audio is off. Good, that looks good. Okay, so let's go ahead and share my desktop. All right, so now I've got a glass table that I'm demonstrating on, and you can see all the fingerprints. One of these days I'm going to get a good video set up so that I can just go live, have some fun demonstrating, and then be able to post it to my social media outlets. So the first thing I have right here is what I call a flat mail project. And the reason why I have this setting here before we talked about what my purpose is for today, or my objective, and that is to demonstrate the Very Best Occasions bundle, is because let's see, how would I say that? I'm altering my thought process in regards to the projects that I do in a way that would segue or transition into a flat mail project. Now, this one I worked on Friday night with my friend Deb during the regular monthly workshop at my home, which is the second Friday of the month at 6:30 p.m. Anyways, we worked on this, and so today's card is going to be this. I very rarely do little note cards like this, but little note cards are ideal for these projects. So here's my card. Let's see if it will fit in here. Yes, it will. So that's something that a person could put in one of these. And actually I've got two here because I was looking at what it would look like if I would take a piercing tool, which I did, and I punched a little hole maybe I didn't do it there. Right, I don't see it now, but the idea is to punch a little hole here at the top and a little hole down here at the bottom, and then do that again for another folio, line them up, and then use like twine or something to put them together. So these have indexes. So like this index is already done. So I would like take my scissors and I would cut this down. To maybe right about here. Keep turning that the wrong way. And so I would probably cut that down more. And then, you know, the thing is you want to design this ahead of time so that you get what you want. So, but that gives you the idea. You know, this one is pretty much done. So yeah, this one is pretty much done. Maybe I could have put some words on it. You know, like I could have put summer. And then good things to do in the summer. And a little label that said summer or something like that. And then this, so the idea with these is that these would be little gifts for your friends, grandkids, whoever you like. So some of it you're going to do yourself. Like, you know, I took this piece of cardstock and I put glitter on it. And then I took a Memories and More card and I just paper clipped it here. These flat mail projects have a very different concept to them, but very similar to making cards. So what I'm doing is, you know, here's just 2 layers together and I put a cute little tag on it. This was something that when I placed a Stampin' Up order, I still had like $3 left of hostess benefits or, you know, free stuff. And so I bought these for like $3 and I haven't used them. Well, now with these flat mail projects, this is a great way to use those little odds and ends that you have laying around. Here I love cutting out these flowers from the Hues of Happiness paper. And so then I thought, oh, a little ladybug would look really cute on there. I had these little hearts hanging out. They're heart charms, I think is what they were called. Just a bunch of odds and ends. So I have a bunch of odds and ends in jars on my desk and in drawers in my craft cart and that sort of thing. So these are a lot of fun and they are a great way to use your DSP. This one folder takes an 8 by, I want to say 8 sheet of paper, and then you score it at 2.5 inches. And so this is the 2.5 inches. Oh, you also scored it at 1/4 inch on both sides to make these little folds for the folders. So I did it 2 ways. I folded it on the outside to make it look like the folders you buy in the store, and this one I accidentally folded it on the inside. Now some people may like it on the inside and some people may like it on the outside. That is a preference that you're going to develop as you start doing these, if this is something that you like and you would start doing. All right, so let's get busy on this card. Again, this is with the very best occasion bundle. So with that bundle, you've got the stamp set, very best occasions. And this is a lovely stamp set for sentiments. It has some holiday cheer in there, and then it has happy birthday, thinking of you, endlessly grateful, love you, miss you, you make my life happier, with comfort and love you, mean it. Okay, so those are some great sentiments. And then it bundles with this very best trio punch that has a slot. Let's just go ahead and see what this does. Of course, I put all my scraps away before I started this. So let's hold off on that for a minute. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a little scrap for so easy to lose things. It's like I need to go back and look at the video to see where I just put the completed card project. This is a very small desk. How in the world could I have already lost the little card project? It fall on the floor. No. All right, moving on. That's amazing. Okay, so we're going to take this little scrap of Very Vanilla, and I believe this is 2 1/4 by 2 3/4. And we're going to stamp the sentiment. I was thinking I should probably re-ink this stamp pad before I did this, but I got busy on other things and didn't remember that that was something I wanted to do. So we'll just make sure we stamp it up really good. Not bad. Now we are going to punch the corners. So if I had my example to show you, I would show you that I found that it's easy to not punch these consistently. So I'm going to try harder this time. It didn't look awful. Okay, I'm going to stand up to do this. All right. So let's see if this works. I think that's the way it should go. Well, no, that's not really what I want. So it's happening again. So maybe what I need to do is to turn it over. Yes, that works. So that's what I need to do, is turn it over. We're going to go ahead and finish this card, even though we have a bad corner. Okay, so now we're going to take this 3 1/2 by 3 1/4 DSP. It's actually, when it's folded, it's 3 1/2 by 3 1/4. So when it's not folded, it's 7 inches. So we're going to go ahead and put this layer, inside layer of 3 inches by 2 3/4 on the inside. Using some double-sided tape. There's that. Now we're going to put this on the front using some double-sided tape. You could use some dimensionals to pop it up. And when I did this before, I thought it felt a little flimsy. So I just made a back piece that is 3 3/4 by 3 1/2. because I wanted to make sure that I got it right where I wanted it. And isn't this paper beautiful? I did put together a demonstration sheet for the different sheets that come in this suite for DSP. So you have the DSP, and then you have a gold foil, I think, specialty paper that comes in the suite. And I don't know if I mentioned the suite, but the suite is, let me see. Oh, I'm on the wrong catalog. It's something chic, C-H-I-C. Anyways, and then I used some of the gold flaking because I had some double-sided tape that was kind of sticky. So I thought, oh, that would look kind of pretty for my little demo sheet. And this is, I use these sort of things to be able to plan my card making. Now I might even take some little circles and put down, like, it looks like mint macaron is in here, blushing bride. I'm not really sure what that is, if that's pumpkin or what that is. I keep, this might be soft succulent. And then evening evergreen, and then some gold and some whisper white. I wanted a paper that would go well with Very Vanilla, and there really isn't any Very Vanilla in here, so that's why I chose this piece, because I felt like I could get it real, it looked like it would look good with Very Vanilla. And now we're just going to put some embellishments. And one thing that determines for me where an embellishment is going to go is if there's some blemishes on the card. And like right there, it looks like the ink maybe smeared a little bit. So I'm trying to remember what I used for embellishments on the last card. Oh, I remember. It was the retired Christmas rhinestones. So I still have a lot of those. So I am going to be using those. And looking for my Take Your Pick tool. Last time I used this red, which is probably real red, but I think this time I'm going to use this, what is that? You know, put the colors on there. Oh, can't think. Pool Party, maybe. But I think it goes really well with this. And I forgot one other thing because I didn't have my example handy. And that was that on my example, I colored a little bit of this stamped image. So that is what is really fun about this particular sentiment, is that you can, it actually has a little bit of picture on it. So I'm going to get my my Mossy Meadow and my Cherry Cobbler alcohol markers, and I'll be right back. I'm using the light ones on both and the thin end. There we have it. And then you can make a little envelope to go with that. Or you could just put it like in your portfolio like that. And of course I'd use different color schemes, but that's where that silly card went. I put it in the folio. Now I see this is a little crooked. Let's see, what did I put this down? I put it down with tape, so it makes it really easy to reposition. So that one I use those red, and this one I use the pool party. Pretty sure that's pool party. And there you go. So thanks for taking time to stamp with me today, and I look forward to doing this again with you next time. Have a great day. Bye.